was like, okay, hold on. Most actors, myself included, we love to look at things through a drama perspective. This didn't work. Why am I doing this? Nothing ever happens for me. Why am I even an actor? Drama. Hi there, Jodie Bentley here, actor and branding coach and career coach for actors. And today, I want to talk about how to be a data-driven actor instead of a drama-driven actor. Now, this came up recently with a client, a woman who is part of my Actors Think Tank membership. Twice a month, we do Q&A calls. So I get to see everyone over Zoom, hear what's going on, and really coach people through where they're at. And my client, she was just feeling down. You know, she had just done a campaign to casting directors and writers, industry folks she knew, with her new reel and some new materials. And she hadn't, how do I say this? She didn't get the expectations that she had laid out, right? Her expectation was, this is going to get me an audition immediately and I will book something. And that didn't happen. Now, she literally had pressed send probably after when I spoke with her, maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, something like that, a week to 2 weeks. And so she was just feeling a little disheartened. All right, so let me know if you agree with that in the comments. And so we were doing some mindset work around it. We were, talking about reframing some limiting beliefs and excuses. But then I said, hold on. I said, can you tell me what actually did happen? Because I hear you that you didn't get an audition. I hear you that you didn't book something right away. But what did happen? And I think she had emailed to about 15 casting directors, and about half of them emailed her back and said, love your new work. Great, thanks for letting me know. They've responded, right? So she had a 50% response rate off her email campaign. And then she was looking at the directors and the writers and the producers. And again, an average of about 50% of those people responded, emailed her back, said nice things about her work. So I was like, okay, hold on. Let's dial back for a second. Because we can either look at this from a data-driven perspective or a drama-driven perspective. And most actors, myself included, we love to look at things through a drama perspective. Oh my God, I sent this campaign. Oh my God, I didn't book anything. I must be terrible. No one's calling me in. This didn't work. Why am I doing this? Nothing ever happens for me. Why am I even an actor? Drama. As opposed to when we started talking it out and she was like, oh yeah, 50% of the people responded to me and gave me compliments. Okay, because typically on an email campaign, you're probably going to get a 5% return, maybe 10. That's really high in terms of responses. So if we look at the data said, wow, that was really successful. That email you wrote was super successful. You reminded all of these people about who you were and are and what you do. And half of them agreed and said, you're amazing. Wow. So once we looked at it from the data instead of the drama, my client went, oh yeah, that was successful. And I could see everyone on the call going, oh, wow, right. Because sometimes we hold on to what we want to happen. And that's our timeline. Her timeline was, I want to book something within a week of sending out this email. That was her timeline. That doesn't mean they're casting in that timeline. That doesn't mean that director has a project within that timeline. It doesn't mean anyone is in alignment with her timeline. That was her timeline. We can't force people to be on our timelines. But what she was forgetting to look at was the actual response and the data behind this campaign that she put out. as opposed to being sucked up in the drama. So if you're at a point where you put something out there, maybe you're in the middle of an agent campaign, or maybe you are reaching out to casting, or whatever it may be, maybe you're doing something, a project in your career, and you're starting to feel discouraged, disheartened, frustrated, overwhelmed, you name it, we've all been there. Take a step back, take a breath, and take a step back. And let's look at the data, not the drama. Because the data is how you can shift and make changes. Now, with that data, we realize her email actually worked, and it's just a matter of time. And what we realized in the data was that she probably only emailed about 22 people. I said, imagine if you emailed 52 people. How much more would have come from that? So we really want to examine the data to strategically know how to move forward, but also to assess what is working and what is not. Because a lot of times we want to change everything up and try something new, and, well, I'm going to cut my hair and get all new headshots. Okay, well, but do you have data to support that? Or is that a drama-driven desire? Is that a drama-driven choice? So as you are making choices, or as you're going on the ups and downs of the roller coaster of this business, I invite you to really look at the data over the drama. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And if this is something you find plagues you, you just need an outside eye helping you to see really what's working and what's not, because you're just getting caught up in the emotion of it. And of course you are, because you are your own product, you are your own business. And sometimes it's hard to emotionally separate that, to look at the data. But looking at the data is what we all need to be able to move forward, to make smart, strategic changes and plans to actually get the goals that you want. So if you want support in that, let me know in the comments below as well. All right, I trust this helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.